So here we are a little bit later. So what I did here is I took out all the three bottom screws, and then I turned it until it dials in on TDC. Then I put the BMW tool. This one's just a screwdriver on it. It goes through the cam for the timing. This one also. So both of them are good. I just need to take out these three other screws on each pulley to take out the timing chain. Then we could take off the top with the cams, and then we'll be able to take off the head underneath after. So yeah, to take off the head, we got a few bolts here, and I think we have one back here, if I remember right. Then I got to take out the tensioner, and the head will be able to lift off. So yeah, I decided just to take off the head now on the engine, so I could get the parts ordered in tomorrow, because I'm gonna have to drain the oil from the gearbox since I have a cooler. I forgot about that, and so it's gonna take me a little while. I have to find a pan or something to get that oil back because it's brand new, so I'm gonna try and reuse it as much as I can, you know. So this is what happened to the bushing, you know, that made some noise the other day. Yeah, pretty much I lost half of the stuff on the road. So yeah, the bushing, what happened is that the drive shaft actually pulled on it a little bit, like it was pulling on it, and I guess the bushings didn't like it. It came apart, and the bolts actually hit inside here, and then the other half of the bushings fell on the road, I guess. I don't know where, but I heard a little something, but I didn't know if it was a rock or whatever. But it was not too bad. I still got to drive home. That was after about 100 kilometers, so it's many laps on the racetrack, I guess. It's not too bad. I mean, it held up. It didn't break or anything. It just came apart. Yeah, it's kind of funny, but yeah. So this is what happens to the bushings. They just didn't hold up. This is just approximately 500 horsepower. I was not driving hard on it at all. I was not racing. I guess it was maybe because of the drive shaft alignment. It was not perfectly straight, so I might have pulled on the side a little bit and pulled back. So the bolts were actually working like this, and so it just snapped apart, whatever. So I'm going to be trying putting a stock bushing, see how that goes. I'll be trying to realign the drive shaft perfectly so it has less tension on the bushing. I'm not accusing this bushing to be bad or anything. It's just it just came apart, so I'm just trying to figure out why. And see, it's not even bent. It's not at all. I mean, it's just straight. It's just bushings that came out, so it's not bad. I could probably just replace these and get it ordered in. But since I'm not in the US, I have to get all these parts shipped over to me. It takes about a couple, 2-3 weeks. Right now I'm not gonna have time to order this part back in and fix this, so I'm just gonna have to order a stock BMW bushing to take this place. And yeah, so we're gonna try and take the head off right now, and as soon as it's off, I'll try and give another little video of the valves on the 6-cylinder that were actually causing trouble. I guess it's because it was too thick. I measured it, like with the BMW tool and everything. If I could find it, I don't know where I put it. Yeah, this is the BMW tool. So you just place it underneath it, and it just presses down. And you could, with compressed air, you could pop them out, and then you measure the thickness, I guess, with a micrometer. Or you could use a standard BMW thickness, like a 0 or a 1, 2, 3, and then you use the thickness, and you try to figure out what's the difference, and you use the gap that's set in the BMW book or whatever. Or I just use the performance cam spacing specs. So I have a little bit tighter specs than stock. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I replaced all these, but I guess on these two valves it was a little different. I don't know why. I measured it like 4 times and it still came up the same thing. So I guess I ordered it that way, but it didn't work out at all. I mean, I guess the valves touched when I was turning it by hand. And I didn't find out until I actually started the engine and did a compression test. And yeah, it's too late, I guess. But the engine did start. It was running okay. We just had to advance a little bit to make it run smoother. And we found out after that it actually didn't ignite on that cylinder. So yeah. All right. So you guys keep it posted.